Speaking of that fight, did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
What'd you think of the performance?
It was an okay fight. Bud did his thing. It seemed like Spence was just off, like flat. Wasn't moving his head. He was getting hit with a lot of shots and things like that. Bud did his thing.
Did you expect it to be competitive? It seemed like it was like one-sided from the rip.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a little bit more competitive, but it's boxing. Things happen. But I don't know what it was. It just seemed like Spencer's. It might have like he just was off. He just slow. Timing was bad. Just everything was like wrong. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a weight though. So I don't know. Maybe when you go to 54, you'd be probably a little bit better.
Is that a fight that you want to see at 54? I'm just talking about just fan, not being a mandatory. Or was it so wide that it's like, what's the point?
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I feel like it ain't no point. I mean, because it was one-sided. But I mean, maybe at 54, maybe he'll have a better advantage. Maybe he'll feel a little better. Extra 7 pounds and not losing that much weight. But I don't know. I don't know.
Technically, is there anything that you've seen like that Crawford did to, I guess, like negate Spencer's jab or his body work?
Only thing I seen was Crawford ain't really switch. He ain't switch at all. He stayed southpaw the whole time.
Is he stronger at southpaw from orthodox from where you standing?
I think Crawford really is only a southpaw fighter. I don't think he's good on the right hand side. And when he turned southpaw, you could tell he right-handed because he threw everything with his, he finished his combination with his right hand. So you could just tell that he right-handed.
Now, obviously, you're in line to face the winner. It's Terrence Crawford. Some people feel like you're not ready. You see him in the comments like, oh, give him some time. He's not ready yet. Or, Bud to do this to him, Bud to do that to him. He too young. He can't cut the ring off. Like, what's your response to that?
I can't wait to take their cheese. I can't wait to take your cheese. Just keep saying that, keep doubting me. We love it all. And when we take your cheese, keep that same energy. Don't try to switch sides, try to be. Oh, I always knew he could do it. No, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Stay where y'all at. I see everything.
So you want that now? Terrence Crawford's your first option.
Definitely, that's the first option. I want that now.
Big fight last Saturday, a fight we talked about a bunch, a fight people asked you about. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, he stops him in the ninth. What was your thoughts?
My thoughts on that, Terrence Crawford looked great. He looked great, what he was doing and everything. But to me, Spence wasn't the Spence that I've been seeing all through the years. It looked like there was something wrong with him. I don't know what was wrong with him. Was it the weight? Or was it the effect of the accident now? It could be anything, But he didn't look sharp, and he didn't look like he had no punching power to me at all. Spence comes out sharp, quick and fast, and putting them combinations together. He didn't do none of that. So I detected that from the first round. I said, yo, something wrong with Spence. And then he got hit with a jab, and his balance was off. So I'm looking at this. His balance was off. He looked as sluggish and looked real slow. So something had to be wrong with him. I don't know if it's a weight problem. Like I said, it could be the weight. He's been fighting that weight so long.
Now, were you surprised that Crawford kind of like stayed in the pocket and you teach that catch and shoot, and it seemed like he didn't even use his legs. He was just catching his shots and then countering.
Hey, I would. Well, like I always tell people, Crawford can do that. He can do everything. He can do everything. He do get hit a lot, but he do a lot of spectacular stuff, man. He can fight inside and he can fight outside. But I know Crawford must have felt that Spence power wasn't the way it used to be. That's why he did what he did.
Yeah, he even did an interview saying he got hit with an overhand left from Spence, and he caught him flush, and he was like, "That's it."
Yeah, see,
and
that's what
from
I'm
that
saying.
point on, he started marching towards Spence.
That's what I'm talking about. He said, "Man," he probably said to himself, "He don't have no power," and that's what he looked to me like he was zapped.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see him taking them shots like that, though. He took a lot of terrible shots, man.
Do you think they stopped it kind of late?
I think they should have stopped it early. You know, but you know, Spencer dog, man. Spencer don't want to stop. He didn't want to stop. He another one. I was looking at him like he wanted to go back in there, even though they stopped it because he looked at the ref. But that's all fighters like that though. Not all of them though, but the majority of the ones are. You know what I mean?
Now they have a rematch clause. People were excited about it being 2 fights, but since the first one was like really, really one-sided,
right.
Do you want to see a rematch as a fan, not as the mandatory?
I wouldn't want to see it right now, though. Right now, like in December, I think he should rest though, because he took a beating, man. He took a hell of a beating. You know what I mean? You know, and Spencer made a statement that he would like to fight him at 154 though, not at 147.